Will you guys show you how you guys made it?
Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday, everybody.
Yeah, we have a garlic
Mondays
capers,
on Mondays.
anchovies, lagados,
Good morning,
caramelized
everybody
onions,
on
homemade
YouTube.
stock,
Happy
rice salmon,
Monday
Parmesan
on
tomato,
Monday.
pasta,
Good
and a
morning.
portion.
Okay, this is interesting. You have anchovies in there. That's a different twist to
I'm gonna
this,
show you
I
something.
think, to this dish, right? What does it add to it?
Showers tomorrow afternoon. Looks like rain Tuesday night, but that gets out of here. We're back to some sunshine Wednesday afternoon, 60s. Thursday, sunny, 60s. And you guessed it, Friday, sunny and 60s. Let's see how next weekend looks. At this point, it's kind of so-so at this point. Have a great day. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Have a good week,
Right there on our screen.
Hey,
Again,
everybody,
it's
I
on
hope you
Thursday,
had a
November
great
21st.
weekend. Our weather today's actually going to be pretty nice, a little on the windy side. Temps getting into the 60s for the afternoon, feeling cooler though with the wind. Tomorrow's going to change up. Dry in the mornings, showers tomorrow afternoon. It looks like rain Tuesday night. But that gets out of here. We're back to some sunshine Wednesday afternoon, 60s. Thursday, sunny, 60s. And you guessed it, Friday, sunny and 60s. Let's see how next weekend looks. At this point, it's kind of so-so at this point. Have a great day. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Have a good week, too. Hey, everybody, I hope you had a great weekend. Or what?
You shouldn't take probiotics without a purpose. Okay, we'll be right back.
Let's see.
On the go, watch Good Morning Connecticut live on your phone.
Live on your phone.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to face barriers to your independence? Here at Oak Hill, we think about this every day. As Connecticut's largest private provider for people with disabilities, we've been breaking down these barriers for 125 years. We are Oak Hill, empowering people with disabilities. Your support is vital. Please donate today.
Oh, Mr. Resourceful, brown bagging it. So why are you paying so much for wireless?
I don't know.
The new TrackPhone Wireless gives you all kinds of control. Leftovers? TrackPhone lets you keep your leftover data each month.
What are you doing?
Unlimited carryover data. Hey, did you know you can get unlimited talk and text on America's best 4G LTE networks for $20? No contract? Unlimited talk?
I like that because on Sundays, you know I gotta talk to Mama. Then I'll.
This is your wake-up call, people. The new TrackPhone Wireless. Now you're in control.
Home. Home fosters the creative, the doers, the makers, the thinkers, and the dreamers. Home is filled with passion, with taking a stand and having voices heard, where history and tradition meet rivers of progress. Home is our team. It's our pride.
Yes.
It's the new kid on the block. It's owning our yard. And home is a resilience to weather any storm. It's a fight to not crumble under shaking foundations. Yeah, that's home. Because home
So,
is people.
what's up, YouTube?
Our people.
What's going on, YouTube? Good morning.
News 8.
Monday,
Covering all that
Monday,
makes home.
Monday. Let's get some sunshine in here, shall we?
Weather in Connecticut
Sunshine.
can change in a flash. That's why you should turn to a team you can trust. Alerting you before the storm reaches your neighborhood.
We're going to head back in the direction of Manchester.
Monitoring the action.
Look at that
Eyes on the
spider.
ground. For an accurate forecast to keep you prepared and safe.
Look at that spider.
Trust Storm Team 8, Connecticut's
Hanging from
weather
the building. See that blue skies?
You're watching
See
Good
blue
Morning
skies
Connecticut
today,
on
man.
News
Sunshine,
8 with Laura Hutchinson,
50s and 60s
Jocelyn Momenta, and
with some wind. It's gonna feel a little chilly with
Hi,
the
we're
wind.
back now. We are approaching 9:30 this Monday with a check of your top stories.
See?
An investigation is underway after a 22-year-old student at Southern Connecticut State University was found dead.
The student identified as Sean Gallo was found inside his car around 11 o'clock yesterday morning. According to school officials, Gallo was found unresponsive in that parked car. The student said a police source tells us alcohol was involved. They say there is no evidence of
racism is planned on the UConn Stores campus today. This after a video surfaced on social media allegedly showing 3 students walking through a campus parking lot, shouting the N-word and laughing. The university's student government held a meeting last night to talk about what action the school needs to take. Today's march starts at
It doesn't stand.
It is
I
a
don't know
busy
why.
week ahead for the House impeachment inquiry.
That's right, several officials are scheduled to testify. Meanwhile, in a rare reversal, President Trump has decided not to hold the G7 summit at his Florida resort.
ABC's Andrea Fujii has the latest from New York.
President Trump upset with the fallout over his plan to hold the G7 summit at his Miami resort. The president tweeted he was forced to cancel the idea because of do-nothing Democrat fake news anger. In a rare reversal, the president blamed it on, quote, irrational hostility. Last week, he directed the 2020 Group of 7 summit to be held at his 800-acre Doral resort. Though the president promised to host the summit at cost, the idea sparked immediate backlash. Even the White House counsel's office privately expressed reservations, as did some Republicans.
It's important to have integrity in what you say and do. I can't imagine how they would say it's good to have Trump use his hotel for the G7.
Meanwhile, the president's acting chief of staff, Mick Mulvaney, backpedaled on his admission last week that there was a quid pro quo in the president's phone call with Ukraine.
I'm back,
Severed
YouTube.
Democrats'
I'm
impeachment
back.
inquiry.
Yeah, and which ultimately then flowed. But to be clear, what you just described is a quid pro quo. It is funding will not flow unless the investigation into the Democratic server happens as well. We do that all the time with foreign policy.
But in an explanation on Fox News, Mulvaney denied ever saying there was a quid pro quo.
So I recognize that folks, that I didn't speak clearly. Maybe on Thursday folks misinterpreted what I said, but I never said it was a quid pro quo, because there isn't.
Also this week, House impeachment investigators expect to hear from multiple administration officials, including William Taylor, a top U.S. diplomat in Ukraine who questioned withholding aid to the country. A replacement site for the G7 hasn't been picked yet, but over the weekend, the president said the search has begun and listed Camp David as a possibility. In New York, Andrea Fujii, ABC News.
Back here in Connecticut, happening today, U.S.
Vaping.
plans to
Talking about
speak out
vaping.
against so-called hidden vapes marketed at teenagers. Those vapes are disguised as smartwatches, phone cases, backpacks, and other products that allow teens to use e-cigarettes secretly. Senators Rubenthal will urge the FDA to take immediate action to stop the sale of these hidden vapes. That news conference set for 11 this morning in Hartford.
It's National Teen Driver Safety Week, and West Hartford dad has been on a mission to inform parents of the tragic loss of his son.
I got you,
Today's
YouTube.
Connecticut Families Report
I
uses
got
Sarah
you.
Cody begins a 2-part series with vital tips to remember when your child takes the wheel.
I got you, YouTube.
My son Reed, when he was 17 years old in 2006, died in a one-car crash on an interstate highway in central Connecticut.
2 other multiple fatality
This is
involved
this.
crashes followed shortly after.
And at that point, then Governor Rell said enough is enough and appointed a task force to look at our teen driver laws, which were then among the most lenient in the nation.
Tim Hollister served on that task force. He learned he had not been well informed and felt many parents were in the same position.
The human brain is not fully developed until we reach about age 22 to 25. Remember, we're teaching our teens to drive at 16.
The work led to changes in the law for new drivers, including an 11 p.m. curfew, a limit on passengers, and a 2-hour class for parents.
I think it's the single most important thing that we did.
Hollister started this blog from Reed's dad, which grew into a book called Not So Fast.
You can't put your convenience ahead of your teen driver safety, and a corollary to that is don't push a kid who's not ready to drive into driving.
The
I
acronym
got
PACT
Bobby a little
helps
bit.
parents remember the 5 biggest dangers
I
in
got
teen
Bobby for a
driving.
little bit. Look at that
Passengers,
sunshine.
alcohol and drugs,
Ooh.
curfews, texting,
Boy, look
and
at that
seatbelts.
sunshine.
I felt
Coming
very
to
much
the-
a public
into-
service need to get the
into-
information out there.
Since
I've
the new
played.
laws, there's been an astounding 70% reduction in teen driver fatalities here in the state. Hollister says be vigilant. He knows all too well it's a matter of life and death.
53
Getting
degrees.
your license
At
does not mean
9:34
you're a safe driver.
a.m.
It means you're a beginner at a very dangerous activity.
Coming up on Wednesday, we visit a local
And
driver's
this
ed
here
class and
is,
share
selfie
strategies for
stuff.
parents about
I do
managing
my
those stressful moments when
videos
your
on
child begins
when I
his
get
journey
ready to
behind the wheel. With
do
Connecticut family, Sarah Cody, News 8.
Straight up. Like that.
Every day, at least 2 people in Connecticut die from an opioid overdose. Connecticut Realtors, iHeartMedia, and News 8 are now teaming up to help reduce that staggering number.
We're taking the stage with country superstar Keith Urban for a concert for recovery at Mohegan Sun Arena on Sunday, November 17th. Tickets are on sale now. You can buy yours through Ticketmaster or the Mohegan Sun box office.
Another event to tell you about as the temperature starts to drop. You may have travel on your mind. Well, this Saturday, you should head on over to the Hartford Current Travel Show. Whether you're planning your dream destination vacation or you want to stay local, there is something for everyone. The travel show is from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Connecticut Convention Center in Hartford. And how about we save some money? Use the promo code TRAVEL19 for free admission. Don't forget to stop by our News 8 booth and say hello.
And traveling today is good around the state of here. It's going to be perfect.
Oh, here comes our weather. Our weather's on.
But we won't be long. You'll be thinking of Aruba or something more when that cold weather pattern shifts in. But so far, we're on easy street.
Nice.
Even with this 8-day forecast. We have some more days in the 60s midweek. Now, the wind is making it feel a little bit cooler out there, so I do want you to consider that before you head out. If you maybe have to go to the grocery store, maybe you have a doctor's appointment, this wind is making a difference, so I would dress for 50s out there. And our typical temps this time of the year, we should be around 61, 62, so we are going to be above that. However, as I just mentioned, see the arrows, how they're moving down kind of from Massachusetts. The breeze is going to make it feel cooler. It's 51 now, Route 12, Lisbon, 55, Chester, Killingworth area, 50 in Hartford, 53 in New Haven, 49 in Waterbury. And dry weather today, dry Wednesday, Thursday. See the difference? The chances for rain going up a little more tomorrow afternoon and especially tomorrow night. Thanks or no thanks to this. From Chicago to Memphis, that's where the rain is lined up now. And if you do have relatives in the Dallas area, especially northern side of Dallas, Texas, you may want to check in with them. They did have a tornado overnight last night. So some severe weather with this line. It's not going to be severe when it comes through here, but it will ramp up the risk of some spotty showers tomorrow afternoon. Okay, so the same arrows, I've made them a little different here just to show you the direction. And look at this sneaky area of cloudiness from South Killingly to New London and pushing a little further to the west, right around Old Saybrook. It may be a little more cloudy in southeastern Connecticut, but there will be some breaks in that cloudiness. Otherwise, lots of sun for the rest of the state, and that's going to help to move our temperatures up. Now, later on this afternoon, 1:35 p.m. on the planner.
Excuse me.
Look at those temps, 60s, and then gently dropping through the evening. After school activities today will have favorable weather. May not be that way tomorrow. Inland temps are going to be dropping down, but not as cold as it could be, in the 40s around or after midnight tonight. Unsettled weather is expected tomorrow, especially tomorrow afternoon. Some spotty showers begin, and then some rain for tomorrow night. But this fast pattern means, well, it starts fast and it gets out of here pretty fast. So we're back to some nice weather on Wednesday, rain ending around 8 a.m., and then nice weather Thursday and Friday. Let's pencil in on your calendar, if you still use one of those, some showers for later Saturday and Saturday night. But if that keeps dropping to the south, we will miss most of the rain on Saturday. I'm going to keep you updated on that for the next few days. Tomorrow morning, dry weather. Look what happens, though, at noon. See one dot of green there? Well, they fill in. And this is the afternoon tomorrow for those scattered showers, steadier rain coming through tomorrow night. So today on the breezy side, 15-mile-per-hour winds, temperatures in the 60s, and a fair amount of sun, although eastern Connecticut may have those clouds coming through from time to time. 40s overnight tonight. Tomorrow, upper 50s, spotty shower in the afternoon, and then some rain at night, ending 8 a.m. on Wednesday. So Wednesday afternoon, Thursday, and Friday, Joss, it's looking good once again.
In your house, should you be taking probiotics?
See?
Research shows they may
Look at
not
that.
be necessary for
Looking
everybody.
good.
Here to explain, we have
Wednesday,
holistic pharmacist Dr.
today,
Sherry Torkas with us.
Not so much
First of all,
tomorrow.
Thank you for being here. Thanks for having me. Probiotics.
I'm looking
What
nice
exactly is
Wednesday,
probiotics for those who do not
Thursday,
know?
Friday.
Yes, we hear this term a
No,
lot. And
iffy
probiotics, they
over the
are good
over the
bacteria. They're the
weekend.
beneficial bacteria that
Little
line our
iffy
digestive
over
tract.
this
So
coming
for
weekend.
most about an end,
He'll keep you updated.
Some are beneficial.
Every day
Probiotics, they help with
I show you
digestion,
news 8 on there,
immune
and
support. They can help with
I keep
your
you guys
body's
posted every day
nutrients.
on
They can fight
YouTube.
off infections.
I know you
And
guys
then
don't
there's
look
some
at the
areas
weather
where
on the
we're
other
currently
side, so
researching probiotics.
I
And
keep
it's a
you
topic that
updated
people should
here
discuss
on
with their
YouTube,
doctor, whether or not they
Monday
need it. Well,
through
talk to your doctor and
Friday.
also your pharmacist if you're in the pharmacy, because
The weather,
not
I
everybody
keep you
needs
guys
to take a
updated
probiotic. I think sometimes
Monday
people
through
jump on the bandwagon.
Friday.
Oh, probiotics is the latest it
I
thing.
keep you
But there are
updated.
certainly areas where there is good research. And as we're getting into cold and flu
Ooh, look at
season,
that
immune support,
sunshine.
but also for people that have digestive problems, which a lot
So
of
we can
people
get a shot
struggle
up
with.
here.
So I'm going to
Look at
touch
that
on
blue
3 key
sky.
areas where there is really good
We
evidence.
talk about probiotics though for gut health.
That blue
Yes,
sky.
yes, that's right. So if we look at some of the foods
Enjoy
where you can get
today.
beneficial bacteria, because again, these
Only day you can
fermented
get
foods
outside
do contain
today.
some beneficial
Sunshine
bacteria.
today.
Kefir,
Then back to
yogurt,
sunshine Wednesday,
favorite morning
Thursday, and
foods and
Friday.
beverages, but also sauerkraut.
Awesome.
Sauerkraut.
What's in sauerkraut?
Sauerkraut is cabbage, but it's
Ooh,
fermented.
sauerkraut.
And it contains
I love
beneficial
sauerkraut.
bacteria. Now, I wouldn't say a reliable amount that you can get all of your.
Let me know in the
needs
comment
met
if
through
you
just
guys like
But these are some
sauerkraut.
foods to add to your diet.
Let me
And
know
kombucha,
in the
which is a
comment
very
underneath
popular beverage
if
right
you like
now,
sauerkraut
does
or
have some
not.
beneficial bacteria, and that is good for aiding digestion.
Can you eat other foods that could help you with this other than actually buying specific foods with probiotics?
Well, there are certain foods that can help encourage the growth of beneficial bacteria. So those are called prebiotics. So if you're eating asparagus, dandelion greens, bananas, they contain prebiotic fibers that help to feed the probiotics.
Very good.
Yeah, so that the areas where there is some interesting research for probiotics showing they do work, one would be prevention of certain infections in children. Now, kids get a lot of digestive infections because of hand-mouth contact and their immune systems are developing. So there is evidence that a good children's probiotic, I brought one with me, this is called Kids Probiotic by Chiodophilus. This one is good because it doesn't need to be refrigerated. It has 3 different strains of bacteria called the Friendly Trio that have actually been clinically researched and shown to offer benefits. So taking that daily may help to prevent certain digestive infections and also treat certain things like rotavirus and other gut bugs that kids tend to get this time of year.
The issues that, what are some of the symptoms of what parents need to be looking for when we're talking about these kinds of issues?
Okay, so if your child has diarrhea, if there's stomach pain, gas, bloating, if you notice that when they're eating, they're not, they seem to have a lot of flatulence, they say their tummy hurts, those would be, possible signs that there may be a digestive problem. But certainly if there's an acute onset of diarrhea, that could indicate some kind of gut
Be
bug.
sure to talk to the pediatrician.
Right, I always talk to your pediatrician.
What else do you have?
So for women, women hear often about cranberry juice
Yes,
and its ability to help protect against bladder infections. While there is evidence to show that not only cranberry, but also probiotics can help in preventing bladder infections in women and also help to keep levels of beneficial bacteria in the whole urovaginal area, which may help to ward off things like bacterial vaginosis and UTIs.
And the last
is a max strength probiotic. Now, this is something that would be more targeted for somebody that has irritable bowel, serious digestive issues, but also if you're taking an antibiotic, the number one side effect of taking antibiotics is diarrhea. You want to take a good higher dose probiotic for prevention of antibiotic-associated diarrhea so that you can continue your course of your antibiotic if you need it. But keep in mind, even if you're on one course of antibiotics, that can throw your digestion off for quite a period of time, sometimes months afterwards. So a probiotic can help to keep levels of the beneficial bacteria, keep your digestive system happy. But I will say for anybody that's thinking, oh, I don't know if I should take a probiotic, I actually serve as an advisor on a website called probiotics.com.
So that's where people should go for more information.
Yeah, because you can fill the questionnaire and provide you in terms of which type of probiotic would be best suited towards your needs.
Very good. Very good. Thanks again for all this
having me.
information. We will be right back.
A lot of people need to replace their windows or patio doors, but they put it off because they think it'll be too expensive. Hi, I'm Ann Romer. I'm here with Michael Smith from Renewal by Anderson.
Alright, today
You
YouTube.
really work with the customers to find affordable solutions.
We do it. We're the replacement window division of Anderson.
Tire
one of the
today,
largest window
YouTube.
manufacturers in North America.
On a
So we
Monday,
can usually
tire.
offer our customers larger discounts and better financing.
If you
than
see all
smaller
saw my
companies
video
and
this past
Other
Saturday,
window companies
go
don't
back
offer
and take a
your
look at
same
it.
window and door installation method.
It's a
Our
30-minute
installers
long
install
video.
thousands of windows. Our
We
windows are
started
manufactured
from the
to
top,
precisely fit
no,
your
from
specific window
I started
openings.
from
Being
way in the
custom
beginning
built also means if you
to
have any
about
beautiful
halfway
trimmings
in the
like
middle,
keep, we
and
can
I
often install your
My
windows
phone
without
was going to die, so I couldn't record no more.
And you offer
I got
a
like
free window
in the
and
middle,
patio door
halfway
diagnosis.
We do. We'll
up
come to your
into
home and
the
assess your current windows, show you where
it's
you
a
might be
sleeping
losing
giant
energy,
state
and take
park.
measurements. Then we'll leave you with an exact price quote that's good for an entire year.
So you're not a high pressure company.
My background is in home remodeling as a carpenter. I've seen every window problem out there. So now I just want to
Maybe
help
tomorrow
homeowners
I
make
might
their
use
homes more
this for this
beautiful
phone
and comfortable with the
to-
right window.
to use
And your
to go
patio
live
doors
on
are really
to do a video
gorgeous.
on
They are.
YouTube
And
tomorrow.
they're engineered to easily open and close for years.
That's
And with
something
multiple
different,
locking
right?
points on our patio doors, they provide even greater security.
That is so
And by the
great to hear,
way,
Michael.
if
Thank you.
you guys on YouTube,
Right now, Renewal by Anderson
follow
has a
Railcam.
fantastic offer for homeowners.
If you like trains, comment below. Go to Railcam. Type in Railcam and follow Railcam. If you guys like trains, comment below.
Zero payments and
Let me
zero
know.
interest for 1 year. To schedule your free window and door diagnosis, call 1-800-656-6464. That's 1-800-656-6464.
Hi, I'm Mr. Chip, the
I miss it.
invite you down to Chip's Family Restaurant.
Jim's Family Restaurant, the best pancakes around. 40 great varieties, they'll never let you down.
How good is this season of Dancing with the Stars?
I'll do my best.
Dancing Live, tonight on ABC.
Connecticut Families on News 8 is sponsored by Chip's Family Restaurant.
Hi everyone, back now in the kitchen with Nino and Eduardo, finishing our 8-minute meal today, a linguine calabrese. Is that right? Did I say that right? Okay, perfect. How do we do this?
So you start your pan hot.
Okay.
You olive oil.
All right. Throw some olive oil in there.
Yeah.
Sizzle starts again. It's good.
You want chop it for it?
Got some garlic there.
I kind of want to hear about these meatballs, though, everyone was talking about before, too, you know?
Yeah,
But you're not going to let the secrets out, right? No.
You see, he was already telling one secret. It's on his anchovies there today. You know, like that.
Really?
That is
You're okay with that?
He's revealing now. He's right. Oh, right.
Yeah, okay.
He's like, well, it was a secret.
Yeah, now that we highlighted it. Actually, we're going to put it at the bottom with an arrow.
Secret anchovy.
So after that, you can put all the ingredients like that. The capers,
Oh, I love capers, too.
black olives,
Nice.
caramelized onions.
This is great. Is this actually a dish that you serve there?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I bet.
With chasta or boiled salmon.
Right. Love salmon. And is this actually what you're going to be making at the event as well? If you were to talk to us about the event?
Actually, no, the event we're going to serve our slots.
Oh,
Our
okay.
famous meatballs.
Oh, good.
No meatballs. Yes, that's.
Oh, because that's where we got to get the meatballs.
I know.
Right?
We might have to have them back.
Yeah.
The meatball.
Yeah.
Breakdown, you know?
And this was your pasta sauce that you make there?
Yes.
as well? Is it made in-house or you have a special kind that you go to?
We make like tacos, pasta at home.
Oh, nice.
Don't let the secrets out.
I know this.
All right, and then we let it sit there.
Let it set for like maybe like 5 minutes.
Okay.
That was
Put the
easy.
pasta, put together.
Ooh, that's good.
Perfect. I want to thank you both so much for being here. Thank
Yeah,
you.
good luck with the event, too. Nice job.
Thank you.
That was perfect.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. It's almost over, guys. Ooh, Stop and Shop.
Stop and Shop, I can cross off everything that's on my list. Because this is my
We used to go to Stop and Shop to go, and now we go to Walmart to go shopping.
of my life back.
Walmart was smart as Walmart.
Does your Medicare
Was
Advantage
smart
plan have
as
a wide
Walmart.
choice of doctors and hospitals? Connecticut does, including every hospital in the state. No referrals to see a specialist? Check. National coverage? Check, check, check.
Wow.
We have 3. A low monthly premium? How about 3 $0 premium plans? Does your plan include dental coverage and eyewear
Dental
allowance?
coverage?
$0 prescription drugs? Connecticut has several plans with all 3. Time to call 1-855-432-3559. And all our plans include the Silver Seekers Fitness Program. Plus, Connecticut connects us.
He's bunny.
Yeah, I'll be making videos again. I'm in the room. I'm making.
It's kind of, you have some light. Hey,
Connecticut.
there's
Powered by
Bobby.
people for a healthier you.
Bobby, find the station.
What makes Cox Wi-Fi so fast?
I'm trying to find the station on that radio.
Keep all your devices running fast. Come on.
Ooh,
All at the same time. Yeah!
You can really see the
I
difference.
can see that. We need radio on at night. And it took a Wi-Fi.
This does not look like a discount sofa. It's not. Everything I sell is quality furniture, and I give you a discount. Bob's
So
discount.
take a look outside, everybody.
I'll remember this for as long as I live.
You look so young.
Do you remember?
It's not discount furniture.
It's not discount
It's
furniture.
quality furniture.
It's
Not a discount. Bob's discount.
discount.
Only at Bob's discount
Only a
furniture.
Bob's discount.
This week at Stop and Shop, I-Round roasts are $2.99 per pound. Honey Crisp apples are $1.77 per pound. And Land O'Lakes butter is $2.99. More on your list for less. Stop and Shop. You've got it.
All right, fall festivities ramping up here in Connecticut.
Yeah, so help us show this off. That's why we're asking for your photos and videos, how you and your family are maybe taking part.
Help us, help you,
Help
help
you.
us, right?
Right.
Something like that. Take a look at these
All right.
photos. Going pumpkin picking in Plainville. That's always a fun family tradition.
Great family shot. And how cute is Tucker in New Haven getting ready to greet the trick-or-treaters. Want to thank a lot to the Pasternak family for sending in this photo.
Classy.
I know.
Beautiful.
Tucker.
Setup.
So sweet.
All right, pretty good weather day. Sam's going to have an update on News 8 at noon.
This
Get out there.
And it's here. We got it.
Oh, it's all finished. Alright, guys. Have a great Monday. Hit the thumbs up.
All things
Hit the
basement.
subscribe.
Did you know that up to 50% of
And
the air you breathe in your home
enjoy the
currently
day.
comes through the basement?
Enjoy all
Hi,
day
I'm
today.
Larry
And
Janeski from Connecticut Basement
maybe
Systems. A
some
wet
rain
or
tomorrow
damp basement
afternoon,
can be a
tomorrow
real
night.
problem
All
that will
goes up
worsen
early
asthma
on
and
Wednesday.
allergies, affect your indoor air
50s
quality,
and
and even
60s.
damage your valuables.
60s on
We'll
Wednesday,
transform your
60 on
basement into a
Thursday,
dry,
60s
usable
on
space
Friday.
and improve the
Alright,
air
have a
quality
great
of your
day. Have a
entire
great
home.
week.
Call
I'll see
Connecticut
you
Basement
guys
Systems
tomorrow
today for all
on
things
YouTube.
basement
Thumbs
deal.
up, hit subscribe, and hit the bell.
Well,
Have a great day,
first
everybody.
days.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.
You look amazingly comfortable. When your V-neck